Hi everyone, it's Cindy Curtis with Wednesday Words here. It's nice to be here inside again. It's not as cold as it was last Wednesday, but it's still cold, too cold to go outside again, so I'm inside. I wanted to bring to you short and sweet today because I'm getting to babysit my great granddaughter today, and that has brought me such joy. It made me think about something that I think is pretty cool. It's like a light, just knowing that she's going to be here. She doesn't have to do anything. I don't even care if she cries the whole time she's here. It is her light connecting with my light. And I think that that's a lot like what we get when we depend on our faith, because we have that light in us that we can shine out to other people. And a baby especially, think about it when you've seen a baby, even in a grocery store, a complete stranger, most everyone stops and just smiles at that new life. And I think that's a reminder, shine your light today in something that you do. What I wanted to talk to you about today is time. Again, I know that seems to be a recurring theme in this month, but it's the end of January and I'm not even finished with my intentions. I am taking my time with them. And I wish I could show you my calendar. I'm almost embarrassed to show it to you because it was so full for this entire year of 2024. And even the month of January looks pretty awful. But when I flip to February, it's not so bad. That's what I'm striving for, is trying to make better use of my time. I'm a voracious reader, and I don't always like to purchase new books because some of them are honestly quite expensive. So I've joined the library app, which is wonderful. You get the book for 2 weeks and they just take it back when the time is up. And of course, you're reading digitally, not in person, holding that book in your hand. But sometimes the book that I want is not there. It is being reserved by other people, so I have to put it on hold. And I don't like that. However, on the other end of that, often it will come due to me much sooner than expected. It was a really good book and people are tearing through it with their reading, and my number moves up, and before I know it, there's the book. So I started thinking about us. Are there things that we need to put on hold? We might really need to do them. It's not that we're procrastinating or that we are making excuses. The time is just not right yet. And when you put something on hold, it's best to just let it go until you're ready or until it surprises you and comes back to let you know it's time. And, that happens throughout our lives. We don't need to be fearful of it or afraid of it. Makes me think of when I was a kid, they had this great plan called the layaway plan, especially around Christmas. Often my mom and my aunts and my grandmother, they would go shopping and they would put their merchandise on layaway. The store kept it for them and they made payments on it every week until right before Christmas, and they can get their items out of layaway. So it was sort of like being on hold. You knew you were going to get them, you knew where you were going to get them paid for, and you had selected them early, so you got the best of the best, so you weren't trying to frantically shop at the last minute. So when we look at how we're spending our time, just think about that. What is something that you need to put on hold? And really look before you say, oh, Cindy, you're giving me a free pass to procrastinate. I'm not, because before you say this needs to go on hold, I want you to see, am I making excuses? Am I procrastinating? Am I letting fear drive me to saying something that is truly not beneficial to me? Or am I being really honest and saying, yes, this needs to be put on hold? I've not done a lot of writing this month for fun. I have some good fiction ready to bring out. I'm hoping to do that in February and March. But I've done a lot of technical writing, which has not been bad. I'm teaching a new course. I'm starting on Monday, so I'd appreciate a prayer for me that I can do that. And it's from a book that I wrote, which is super exciting for youth workers. So if you would keep that in your prayer, if you would remember, shine your light today for somebody. And if you are someone who is looking to deepen your faith, have you gone back to church yet? If you have not found a spot in the church where you're currently attending, maybe it's time to look at it something different. You don't have to make a change, but sometimes making a change helps. Because remember, God's waiting for you. He's not gone anywhere. You're the one that needs to go toward him. Have a great week.